A lot of young people, understandably but unfortunately, say, well, I don't want to get vaccinated. If I get infected, the chances are that I'll have only mild or no symptoms at all. They're correct. Statistically, the likelihood of their getting severe disease is much less than in an elderly person or a person who has an underlying condition. But what we are starting to see now more of are people who get very mild infection, who have this long COVID, which is a persistence of symptoms, sometimes debilitating, that can go on for many, many weeks. So even though you clear the acute infection, you have things like profound fatigue, muscle aches, temperature dysregulation, lack of ability to concentrate. It's something that needs to be taken seriously. And that's the reason why we alert young people, don't think you're exempt from serious issues, including something that you may not have even thought of, namely long COVID after you clear the infection. What concerns me are the people who are not vaccinated. Clearly, the vaccines that we use in this country do quite well against the Delta variant, particularly with regard to protecting against serious advanced disease requiring hospitalization. If we do get surges, they're going to be regional among those areas of the country where the level of vaccination is low. We still have some areas of the country where the percent of vaccinated people is like 30%, which is very, very low. We've got to get it up above that. Otherwise, people in those particular locations are going to wind up having a higher degree of risk of infection, and you're going to see more infections and more hospitalizations, and unfortunately, in some cases, maybe even increase in deaths. We have more vaccine than we need. I mean, we have vaccines for everyone and anyone who needs it, and there are places in the world where people would do anything to get vaccine, and yet we have a substantial proportion of people in very specific regions of the country who just do not want to get vaccinated, despite the fact that we have a significant threat from a virus that has a greater degree of capability of spreading from person to person and actually can cause more severe disease. So if ever there was a reason to get vaccinated, this is it.